Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we'll be doing a market recap. Now I should have said this a long time ago, but these market recaps are not intended for beginner traders, guys. If you're a beginner trader, my market recaps will make no sense to you. So if you are a beginner, make sure you become familiar with the market, with the terms, and then come back to these videos and they'll be a lot more useful to you. There's no way for me to predict exactly what's going to happen in the market. These are just my opinion on what can happen based on my studies and support levels. And so guys, let's see what's going on here on the Nasdaq. Let's take a bigger look here in the 4 hour. So last time I did a market recap was Tuesday of last week when this big sell-off happened. So you can see it came down all the way. Nasdaq was able to hold that 400 level, and it came up all the way now around that 900 level. And as you can see here, it was kind of doing a flag today. And I believe that was because there was a FOMC meeting today at 2. And as you can see, after the meeting, no bad news. So the market continued to go with its upward trend. Again, Nasdaq's looking real good. MACDs are crossed and going above zero. Still has room to the 70. So hopefully we can do a climb all the way to that 50 SMA. Might be some resistance around that 2000 level, but if we can clear that, then we can make it all the way to the 50 SMA. Let's take a look here at the ES. Again, not as big of a run up as the Nasdaq, but it used the EMA as support here. What you want to look for is to clear that 850 and make sure you stay above the 850 if it can do that. MACDs look good, still has room to the 70. Should expect to climb all the way to the 50 SMA. Now let's do FNGU. FNGU is the ETF that I trade. It's a tech ETF similar to the TQQQ, which I know is very popular. I just prefer to trade FNGU as I study it more. I'm more familiar with it. So MACDs look good, crossing above the zero. Again, took the news, trying to break that 865, and if it does, I don't see anything holding it back till the 50 SMA. So if it can break that 865, or if it does break down and hold that $8 mark, then we should be good. And here's the cool thing about these ETFs, guys. You can make money whether the stock goes up or down. If I want to short FNGU, I would buy FNGD, which is its inverse. Same thing with TQQQ. If you want to short TQQQ, you buy SQQQ. So there's money to be made whatever the market wants to go, which is pretty cool. So I study FNGU and FNGD. Those are my two stocks, my two ETFs that I know like the back of my hand. I'd recommend you guys pick a couple stocks and really study them and really get to know them instead of just trading everything, anything that just looks good and going in because you don't know how really that stock will trade. So pick a couple, study them well, stick with them. And yeah, one thing I will say, guys, especially in last week, there was a lot of sideways movement. As you can see some sideways movement this week as well. I would recommend you guys to stay out of those. It's really easy to burn your money this way. What I would recommend is you draw those levels. See, there's a channel here. Have a strategy on both sides of it instead of trying to predict when it's going to break either way. Because again, you can see the range here. You can trade your stops really easily. So I would just be patient until the market shows you a clear direction it wants to go. And yeah, so guys, that is basically what I see in the market. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a thumbs up, as it really helps all my videos out, and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.